Hi there, wherever you are around the world. Welcome to Sport Today. In a television exclusive, Josep Bartomeu has told the BBC that Pep Guardiola will never ever steal Barcelona's best players from Manchester City. As Pep leaves Bayern Munich for the north of England next season, he's reportedly been promised bags of cash to buy more star players. But Barca's president says his players have more than just a club with money when they play at the Camp Nou. Now, Bartomeu has been in the job for just over 2 years, the 53-year-old taking over from Sandro Rosell. But he's got 5 trophies during his reign at the top, including the Champions League, FIFA World Club Cup, La Liga and the Copa del Rey. And he means business, big business by the looks of that. The money is pouring in. Revenue last checked in at $619 million. Well, our sports editor, Dan Roan, caught up with Bartomeu in London. So why won't Lionel Messi, Neymar or Luis Suarez be tempted to Manchester?
Every team have our players. We are very happy with our team. Right now our players are they have a big commitment in the project we are developing right now. Players like Messi, of course, or Neymar or Suarez, but also Busquets, Piqué, Iniesta, of course, Mascherano. Well, all of them, really, they are very deeply right now in our club, working. They know that they have something very important in their hands.
But Busquets, for example, a big admirer of Guardiola. There's been suggestions he may be able to be persuaded to join the City project. You don't worry? Or do you expect there to be approaches from Guardiola for your players?
I know, I will not talk about one club or another, but I know that our players, normally during the year, they are in touch. Other clubs touch them, but that's normal. Barcelona also do the same. We look at other players of other clubs. We want to know their situation. But the important for us is that none of our players came to me or to our staff and said, "Look, I'm going to leave."
What's your view on the idea of automatic qualification for certain big clubs in European football to the Champions League if they fail to qualify in their domestic leagues?
Well, you know that competition is magical. At the time when I was young, very much younger than now, I remember that in Spain only one club was playing the Copa Europa, the Champions League, because only one team was classified. Right now we are lucky because the important leagues like Premier League or the Spanish League or the Italian League, we have more and more clubs. But that gives, interesting to the Liga, to the Premier League, to know who is going to be the tops that will play in the Champions League. But I'm sure that sometimes, for the interest of the football, why not give wild cards to any? Like in tennis, sometimes top players they are not qualified and they give them wild cards. Why not for the interest of the football? Sometimes could be.
Mr. President, what's your view of the Premier League right now?
Well, the Premier League, I don't say today. In the last few months, I always say the same. Premier League is the best football competition, an organization, on terms of interest for the fans, and of course on revenues. And for FC Barcelona, our main adversary, our main rival in the football is Premier League.
Not Real Madrid?
No, Premier League is our adversary and our rival, because Premier League is doing the things very good, and that are helping the teams. Premier League is a competition where the equal of the competition makes very interesting for everybody.
Like Leicester City, for example, leading in Leicester City.
No, it's leading.
That would not happen in Spain then.
It's difficult. It's difficult because we have different budgets between the clubs, and it's difficult that a club like Leicester could be another in Spain could be in the top of the league. Well, last 2 years ago we had Atletico Madrid who won the league, of course against us in the last match. So in the last few years we can say that Madrid, Atletico Madrid and Barcelona, well, we are giving a lot of interest to the league. I am happy because I see also in the Liga that right now other teams like Sevilla or Espanyol or Atletico de Bilbao, well, they are clubs that are also doing the things correctly. Villarreal, for example, and the owners are investing and they are creating good teams. But Premier League for us is the reference, and Premier League is our adversary, because at the end Premier League right now, when you travel around the world, is the league that interests more the fans of the football all around the world.